Joe John Madden. I'm sitting outside of the Real Restaurante on Calle Real. This is Calle Real. Big major artery through Orizaba. I've had many encounters with that street, including marching in a parade for the Morena party and being taken by police to the police station way down there and getting dismissed at 10:30 at night with no money. I said, "Do you at least provide me with bus fare?" No, they wouldn't do that. So it took 3 hours to walk back up there that night, a couple weeks ago. So many experiencias. Coppel store, where I've gone so many times. Soriana store. Can you see just how kind of crazy it is down here? Well, yeah. So that's the situation. I had about an hour of sitting in the Coppel just uploading videos and downloading videos of everything I could get my hands on about the Trump trial. So fascinating. And then I said, okay. And then I went and checked, and their system, sure enough, was still down. It's been down since Sunday. Well, my last shot at cashing a MoneyGram was the OXXO store 2 blocks down there. And it was late enough. Often it's hot on the street, and you have to make sure which side of the street you walk on. It wasn't hot because it's late already. And everything sped up. The cashier down there was, her colleague blew it, and I knew it was different because I could see on the cash register on my side exactly what they were entering. I've never experienced that. So I got to watch everything. And where she had to enter my address in Texas, she left out the numbers. And I said, "You left out the numbers." And she wouldn't hear that. She just proceeded. So it got bounced, and I was sure that was the reason. And so she handed me over to her colleague, who was really focused, really determined. And I caught her in a couple mistakes, and she went with that. But it seemed like it was perfect, but it got bounced. So I said, "Give it up. Oh, it's a long line." She said, "No, let's go." And she focused even more intensely. And when it came to where it asked for my postal code, she had entered it right the first time, because they always want to know the postal code in Texas, where my passport is from. But this time she put her own postal code and an address in there, and I said, "That's not going to work." She said, "Get out of my way, I'm working." And it went through. It went through. It made absolutely no sense, but it went through. And I said, "Good work. You worked really hard. Thank you." And my tradition is that I always buy, when someone works so hard, I buy them a Coke. And she wasn't at the cash register when I cashed out, but I said to her compañera, her colleague, "Por su compañero, trabaja muy duro por mí." So I left that. But by that time, I had been a long time there, and I'm like 77, you know. I had to piss big time, and I had 3 blocks to walk back up here. I wasn't going to go to the Coppel, although that's free bathroom. I wasn't going to go back there. I had 2 days before said I was going to eat at this restaurant. And right now my soup is getting cold in there, but art comes first. Art comes first. And I walked in and I said, dumped my big bag down, and I said, "I want to eat here, but first I have to use the bathroom." And they said, "First you have to order." I said, "I'll give you money. I'm not just going to use the bathroom and run. I'll give you money." They said, "No, you have to order." So I said, "I'm going to piss aquí. I'm going to piss right here." And she knew I was joshing her. But then I wanted to order some fast tortilla soup, and I saw that they had French fries. I said that, and she said 40, and I said, "Good, put it in." She says, "No, I have to find it in the menu," and she couldn't. And I said, "Necesito pisar." She thought that was funny. And then we got all done, and I looked at her and I said, "Es legal?" usar el baño? Like, am I allowed to use the bathroom now? She said yes. And I got in a racing position and launched myself out there. But the truth is, I've gotten so good at concentrating that whereas seniors get this urgency, I'll get that urgency and I can wait an hour. I just can. I just can. It's uncanny. So the whole thing was for laughs. And when I stopped there the other day, the guy said, yeah, we have Wi-Fi. No, they don't. And I looked around for a place to plug in by the table. No, they didn't have that. It had to be behind the counter. So it's not perfect, and it's cold by now, but it's perfect. It is perfect in its own crazy way. I had to spend 6 minutes doing this video because it's my art, you know. I was a crazy artist, but now I'll go eat.